there, I'm Christine, and today we're going to be doing another repot, and this time it's of my green lantern. It's a dendrobium green lantern, and I had shown you this plant in bloom with all its flowers, and since then the blooms have died off, obviously. But it was also not doing well because I noticed the top leaves turned yellow and fell off, and the medium was very dark, and I didn't even want to show it to you. It was just broken down, dark, and okay, maybe I have some left here in the pot. Don't know if you can see it. It's so dark. The pot is dark, and the medium was broken down too. Anyways, so not a good thing, and I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, you can't. Oh, maybe there. It's still very wet on the bottom, so it was not not doing so well, I guess. But it was beautiful plant with beautiful flowers, and I do want to save it. So what I've done is I've given it a good wash now after cutting out all of the roots that were pretty much dead. But I have this one root here. It looks very dark, but it's still very firm. So I've left that one on, and the fewer bits that were still firm. And yeah, so it's just got three good canes, and one very small one, and a very, very tiny one here. But I'm hoping to bring this back to life, or keeping it alive, more like it. So I have here my setup. Of course, I've cleaned my label and kept that as well. I've given it a good wash and sprayed most of the plant with hydrogen peroxide, and now it's kind of air drying there. And to show you my mix, what I've done is I've used fine fir bark with perlite, and taken my sphagnum moss, which are long fibered, and then snipped them up into smaller pieces, just because I don't want long fibers of sphagnum moss in here. But because it doesn't have any roots, I want to promote root growth by giving it some moisture, and that's what the sphagnum moss is going to do. Now, the fine bark mix is what I found on a few of my dendrobiums, and they seem to like it, so that's why I'm using that. So here I have my homemade container, and I just made sure that there's lots of drainage on it. I put some holes on the bottom as well, and let me just throw in. So really there isn't much to do here because there are no roots, but what I'm going to do is kind of set it lower in the pot and fill it all the way around. So I'm not even going to fill it up to the top of the pot. Just going to give it some time to grow and maybe establish itself with some roots. Okay, so let me put my the camera down, and I will get back to you once I pot it up all around. Okay, so now I have it in the pot, and you can see I don't have a lot of medium in there. It doesn't need it right now because there are no roots, right? So, and even if the roots started to grow, this is enough medium for it at the time being. But the way the pot comes up a little higher, it'll create a little bit of more humidity in the center, and that's what I was going for. I have a stake in there just now to kind of hold it in place, but what I am going to do is use this wire and put it across to brace it. So let me try that. And then I will need both my hands for this. Or maybe not. Just to hold it in place, I'm hoping, without so much as using the stake. So, oops, oh, very wobbly. Okay, let me do this with two hands and I'll be back. Okay, so finally got it in there. It's pretty stable at this point. I also have a stake to help me out, more like a third arm, and that's just to keep it standing straight rather than wobbling all over. But I'm able to keep the roots from shaking as they are growing, when they do start growing. And so yeah, there it is. There is the green lantern all repotted, and I will of course be using or putting back the label in there to remind me of what it is. And one more orchid that needed a repot. Yes, so thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it helped somebody. If it did, do let me know. Put your comments down below. If you have other suggestions for me, please do post them down below as well. So again, thanks for watching, and until next time, enjoy your orchids. Bye-bye.